So, one of the aspects of your book is discovering your morning archetype.
Mhm.
So, can you kind of explain what that is and why understanding how we're wired really helps us avoid that maybe guilt and comparison based on our
Mhm.
spiritual habits?
Yes, absolutely. So when I wrote this book, one of the first thoughts that I had was that I wanted to come up with like a one size fits all morning ritual because I'd seen books in the secular marketplace like that. Like everybody needs to get up at 5 a.m. Like there are books exactly like that that says these are the things that you need to do. And that would, kind of reinvent everybody's mornings. But it became really evident to me that that would be an impossible task because each of us is in a different life stage. Morning is going to ask something very different from a young woman than it will an empty nester. And then also we have different reasons for wanting to get up or not get up in the morning. And so that's where these morning archetypes come in. So archetypes are basically like personality categories, and it's based on what you are interested in. And you can take a test on my website, How to Love Your Morning, to understand what your archetype is. But I'll tell you what they are real briefly. I think you'll know right away what yours is. So there's the daybreak doer. And this is a kind of person that's ready to hit the ground running. They really feel most relaxed when they have a pretty clear idea of what's ahead for the day. So that might just look like making the to-do list, tidying the kitchen, just mentally preparing for a work assignment. It doesn't mean to just like jump headlong into work and forget everything else. It just means as a daybreak doer, you need to know what the day is going to hold. Then comes the morning mover, and this person functions best if she can get moving as soon as possible in the day. Whether that's a walk around the block or a stretch routine or high cardio workout at a fitness center or what have you, it really gets the metabolism and mood going. And then there's the meditative mind. And I think a lot of people are like, oh, well, then that's the one that's really good. That's the one that God loves the most. Because the meditative mind is immediately drawn to prayer, Bible study, journaling, and all those kinds of quiet time activities with God. And those are great. And I hope and pray that everybody makes a little bit of time in their morning ritual for some of those kinds of practices. And then finally is the social seeker. So this is a type that wants social interaction right away. That's what I also get when I go to the gym those 3 days a week. I am a social seeker in part, and I love to connect with people right away. I think a lot of children are social seekers. Think about how you got a child that comes out of their bedroom and maybe they want to be hugged or held or talked to. They have a story they want to share, and they really need to start their day with a real meaningful connection. My mom lives in an assisted living center, and she needs that because she's all alone. She's a widow, and she likes to pick up her phone and see what us kids have been up to and if we have texted her since she went to bed. So those are the four types. And what's important here is it's so helpful as you begin to customize your own morning ritual, because if you incorporate activities right away that are common to your type, it will motivate you to wake up. So you can build your morning ritual from there. If you are a social seeker, go ahead and seek social interaction. You can add in other elements later, but what is the thing that gives you life? What is the thing that says, I want to wake up for that? Start there and build your morning routine.